You are having a new beginning, my friend. You pulled it through. This past cycle was absolutely terrible, but guess what? You made it. You're stepping into your new beginning, and this message came at the very perfect time because it's the first day of spring today, right? So even the earth is having a new cycle, a new year. And closing a cycle is not a child's play, okay? That is very, very hard, and it takes a very mature person, you, right? Like, you are able to pull through. And Spirit wants you to know that it does take a lot of courage, right? And you are tapping into that courage, and that is absolutely impressive, okay? That is not easy to do. It's literally, you do not know what's coming other than the very next step, right? It's like you can only see like one step in front of you, and yet you are going for it. You are a warrior of the light. You are fighting the good fight. And because of that, Spirit wants you to know that they will bring inspiration your way. There will be synchronicities. You will be guided, right? So there's a lot for you to be looking forward to. And the wisdom card is connected to the courage because when it comes to wisdom, you are going through what happened in the past cycle. And you are taking the nuggets of information, what worked, what didn't work. So you are brave enough to look at what didn't work and to accept it to yourself, and you learn from it. And this is bringing you a lot of wisdom. If you guys have a hard time getting to that wisdom, Spirit says sit in silence, right? So sit with yourself, process what has happened, and when you sit in silence, you're basically not giving into that sense of urgency, an emergency, and feeling overwhelmed. You're just in your Zen attitude, in your Zen mind, and you're going over the stuff, and everything is starting to make sense, right? So it does take a second, and that's where that courage comes in, right? Because this is not immediate. Like, it does take, it's almost like a cord being like pulled, right? And you're not giving in, you're not letting go, you're not pulling as much as it would take for it to snap. You're not doing any of that. You're like absolutely perfect and on point with it. And this cycle, there's a lot to look forward to. And why is that? Is because it's a cycle of love. So this past cycle was a cycle that was based in fear. And this new cycle that the planet is even going through, right? Like the universe, it's almost like starting a new cycle, and it's a cycle of love. This past cycle was a cycle of fear. And Spirit wants you to be able to sit with your feelings and process everything, whether they are good feelings or bad feelings. They are your feelings, so that is your truth, right? So sit with them, learn to process your feelings. Don't hang on to anything that doesn't serve you. And by processing your feelings, you will be able to see when love comes your way. In this new cycle, you will know exactly what's needed, right? You will know how to appreciate this love because you come from a place of fear. Even if you didn't live in fear like your entire life, there were times when you were really, really afraid, when everything looked dark. This is the past cycle. We've gone through like the dark night of the soul and, awakenings. And that is not easy, okay? Like, again, it takes a warrior of the light to be able to pull it through. And that's you. You did it. Also, we have the beaver and the birch home. So this is a celebration. You are coming home to yourself. You're coming home to spirit. You're coming home to everything that is good to come in your life. And it's also saying trust in the invisible with the snail and the huckleberry here. And, this kind of connects with the courage because you're literally trusting in the Most High. You're trusting in the invisible, in things you feel they're coming, but you don't know for sure. You haven't seen it. You've never had somebody, sign a piece of paper to make it all legal, right? Like, oh, this is good. So you're going on trust in the Most High. Like, you are absolutely amazing. What else do I have here? Oh, we have the amplified power. Your energy is being amplified. You hold the power of the ascended master. So yeah, whoever I'm talking to, you hold that power. That is a huge power. And we are just going to pull just a couple tarot cards because I just realized I never even pulled a tarot card for this reading. So let's do that and see what we get here. What confirmation can you give us, Spirit? What can I tell your people, your warriors, your soldiers of the divine? Look at this. So we have the Eight of Swords. It came out in the reverse. So you broke out of mental limitations that have been imposed on you, that society has imposed on you, that maybe your family of birth has imposed on you, your social class, like all of that. You're breaking through it. You are going for your freedom and you freaking deserve it. I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see what you guys are going to pull in this new cycle. That's awesome. Love you.